Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Memphis offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do then.
Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Getting that push and pick up a 4 out to the 26. The Tigers want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Newberry. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. No huddle here for the offense.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Somebody's got to hit the quarterback.
Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down. Couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Backed up now here, second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going.
Quite a ways to go.
Back to throw, it's McCoy. Got his man on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
They've got the screen set up. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Trying to run it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2nd and goal coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
All right, what do we got to do?
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide as they get set to snap it time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Waits to grab. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Cross. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first first down here, you're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down. They're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got a first down. Let's go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right, fellas.
Drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line.
This is it, fellas.
The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
One stop here.
Off play action. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man.
Thank you. Let's go.
He'll be stopped short of the line.
Oh, they're going for it.
About 3 more on that one.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Got the back over the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that.
That's got to be an interception, probably.
They'll try to snap it quickly. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push-up.
Stop playing with him.
Stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid
It's a terrible
return.
throw.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Here's the give off the left side.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Memphis wants to move quickly. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Turning it on. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. The give. That just never had a chance as they controlled the
That's all you can hope for.
field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. A really short kick, but you've got to have that.
Let's go.
Just right. And no good. He missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's McCoy. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
That's caught. It's McClain. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
That's good, fellas. That's good.
From the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach?
No, John, we are better than you.
These decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's McCoy. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Memphis about to boot it away to start the 2nd half.
Just know it'll be week 7 in no time.
And he takes this inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile.
I'm hardly worried about this game. This is my type of game right here. Low scoring, a lot of defense. Going to come down to the last possession.
Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was
These are my favorite types of games.
Screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Hines is back in the middle.
My kind of game, John.
Defenders get an assist on that tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
My kind of game, buddy.
Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it on the 22. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Back to pass, it's McCoy. Got a man. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
My kind of game, buddy.
A touchdown puts 6 on the board.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting to score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making, but I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very great defense.
Hey, that's why we ran no huddle. We noticed that they were dropping back too much. Everybody was covered. Keep 5 wide.
The 12-yard line. They'll move the tight end.
Run to the right, run to the right.
On the run, it's Newberry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this
Don't let the pass
so
develop.
far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me,
You've got to tackle better, fellas. That's all there is to it on that play.
As the game goes on here in the second half.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Yeah.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He's right downfield. Really nice.
That's okay.
As they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
We're going to stay in the curl from now on.
First down. Just a hair too much on it
All
for this
right.
big arm sophomore quarterback.
We broke the line down.
Chains now on 2nd and long.
Stay right there. Give up the hard flag.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Smith.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of
Blitz.
the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
No.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. All down with them.
Oh, my God. All right, good run, good run.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want in those 4th and 2 situations.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Memphis picking up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Newberry. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
What are you doing standing up here, buddy?
Wants to throw again. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Oof.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down there in this red zone.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To the air, it's McCoy. He's got the back in the middle. Gets away from one, finds some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Butt booty naked.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That's all start. That's crazy.
Offside.
All right.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Offside, defense.
So
Let's just keep it going.
Happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. There he goes. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out
And into the end zone.
Hey, get your hands off me, dog. Touchdown.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point
This is probably as many touchdowns as John has scored all season.
Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field.
We got a big interception coming.
Field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Cross. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the bench.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Uh-oh.
Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Dropping back, it's McCoy. Firing to the right, complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save.
A 1st down wins the game, fellas. Let's go home.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Let's go
Quite a
home.
bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Rushes on him, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
All right, I trust y'all to win in overtime.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pocket breaking down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
2-minute warning.
Stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Buckley. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Opponent has no timeouts left.
Here we are. It's every quarterback.
John, I hope you're watching this. This is how you be cool, calm, and collected at the end of the game.
You get to march your offense down the field and win this game. Use your timeouts, use the sidelines, clock it.
Not giving up anything deep.
And do what you practice every day, the 2-minute drive.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Here comes the heat.
Oh, that's too bad.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the first down marker and still running. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll come to the line first and goal with the lead and the clock working in their favor. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
It'll be week 7 in no time.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.